The Tomball Cougars were seeking their first state championship in school history. Of course, their first appearance here in the state tournament, taking on Corpus Christi Moody. You've heard about the Moody magic. Well, it was up to Tomball to knock that out of the way early on, and they did just that, scoring 4 runs in the first. Here's the highlights. The Tomball Cougars entered unfamiliar territory at the Dell Diamond in Round Rock side of the Class 4A state baseball tournament. Following a 5-2 win over Wichita Falls Rider in the state semifinals, Tomball's Eric Dunbar, who was one of 18 seniors, opened the scoring with an RBI single in the first inning, driving in senior Ishmael Edwards for a 1-0 lead. Tomball's Nicholas Banks had raised the bar with a complete game shutout and a pair of hits the day before against Rider, so championship pitcher Robert Duggar would have his work cut out for him against Corpus Christi Moody. Here's Joe Taylor with the call from Legacy Sports Network.
And the right-handed hitter, Robert Duggar, helps himself out with a line drive to left field. A diving attempt there by the left fielder, Brandon Cantu. He can't get it. Minville is in.
Duggar helped his own cause in a big way in the first inning with this shot to left that somehow got past the diving Brandon Cantu of Moody.
It's an inside the park home run. Just like that, the Cougars are on the board in a big, big way. Doug Rush not stopping that train as he lets his starting pitcher, Robert Duggar, truck around 4 bases.
You know, we have a mindset of going, using the alleys, right center to left center. And with the kid that was throwing tonight, we knew we had a pretty good change and a good fastball, so we wanted to make sure we used the middle of the field. And the kids have bought into it, and when we're hitting, that's what we're doing.
With 2 on in the bottom of the first inning, Duggar got the pitcher's best friend. A double play started by Tomball third baseman Robbie Gillen, who fired to second to get the lead runner and then on to first to get the batter Michael Cantu. Duggar really seemed to feed off the early lead. He would keep Moody in check in the middle innings, and his offense would come through for him again in the 5th when Dylan Minville drove in the game's 5th run as Anthony Lucas, who led the inning with a base hit, scored to make it 5-0 Cougars. For Minville, it was nice because his dad wore number 75 in football at Tomball High School, and Dylan wears it on the baseball diamond to remind him of the importance of carrying that Tomball tradition.
I've worn it ever since I was little, ever since I started playing, and when Coach Rush moved here, he let me put it on my jersey, and every time I take the field, it reminds me of him and what I'm playing for.
Minville made a great stop on this hit by Brandon Cantu in the 6th inning and tossed the ball to Duggar, but Chris Estrada scored on the play for Moody's first run. Duggar got a little help from his second baseman Eric Dunbar when he scooped up this grounder by Ricky Gonzalez and fired to first to end the 6th inning and strand Cantu at third. Like good teams always do, Tomball got that run right back as Stefan Bonane led off with a pinch hit double. Robbie Vatuna came in as a courtesy runner for Bonane, and Duggar quickly added a little more insurance with another 2-bagger for a 6-1 Tomball lead. Duggar seemed to be enjoying batting as much as pitching on this night.
Back-to-back doubles for Bonane and Duggar.
I feel like both of them are equal, but when I'm on the mound, everything's zoned out. I zone out everything, and I'm just focused me and the catcher, and that's it.
Duggar walked the leadoff batter in the 7th, but quickly got a pair of groundouts to set up the final play of the game.
Fires it over to Minville, and there are now 2 gone.
Fittingly, a strikeout would end it, solidifying the most valuable player trophy for Duggar.
A stretch at the letters. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Paint the den red. Tomball is coming home with a state title.
Who had a complete game to add to his 3-hit, 4 RBI performance. Duggar rose to the occasion on the biggest stage.
Best feeling I've ever had yet. I mean, great group of guys. I mean, it's all the seniors that we've been playing together for our whole lives. It's the best feeling. We practice every day, hard work every day, dedication. We have dedication, teamwork. Everything came into play. It was a great season, great ride. I love every one of my teammates.
It really hasn't even hit me yet, I don't think. It's incredible. Tomball's never won a state championship in anything before, and to be able to first to do it, it's a great feeling to do it in front of all your fans and for your hometown, man. It's an awesome feeling.
Well, it feels real good. It was our goal going into the season, and we got it, and I'm very proud of the kids and the way they performed, and you couldn't ask for anything better than this. You can't win a state championship without an amazing team camaraderie, and this team had it. A lot of these kids grew up together, and they're all really good friends, and even the ones that have, moved in the last 4, 5, or 6 years, they took them in real well, and it's just been a great group.
Well, the good thing about this team, you don't have to be the top out all the time, because if I'm not doing my best pitching performance, I have the hitting to back me up, and if I'm not always hitting, I mean, our other 8 guys can stroke. And I mean, as you can see today, our whole team hit. Even our pinch hitters came in and had clutch hits.
For Tomball, the school's first team title in any sport is one they won't soon forget. The celebration is on in this community located just northwest of Houston. In Round Rock's side of the Class 4A state baseball tournament, Jeff Power, Max Prep Sports, your leader in online high school sports content.
For the Tomball Cougars, and Dylan Menville racing over to his father here on the near side.